Now, and towing the slab in this one, Freddie Peralta.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Foul ball there. The pitch. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The shortstop.
So now it's Corey Seager. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Sliced hard, but foul. That one missed.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Sliding, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. A little bit low.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And that'll do it.
Yeah.
We go to the bottom of the first. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Fouled off left side. Fouled off. He was late. And that one almost hit him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Seager on the run towards the line. Corrals it. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Christian Yelich. That one pushed foul. Two outs. That one fouled off. Yelich set down on strikes. Top of the second. Here's Cody Bellinger. Peralta back to work. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. On to Hoskins. Double play. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Swings through that one for strike one.
So the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Second inning here, no score. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Reaching down and makes the grab. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Friedel under it. And makes the grab. And that is the third. New inning getting started. Now here is Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
And that one fouled off. And that misses. And it's 1-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One up, one down. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Friedel, the base runner at first with one out. On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Back to the top of the lineup, Will Benson will hit next. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here's a 1-1. This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Milwaukee, stepping in, Zach Neto. Fought off foul. Neto getting to start at shortstop. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2022. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Third baseman,
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. There's the strike. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his
runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The throw, tag, and he's out. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You know, Boog,
No
every
ball,
team
2
has a
strikes.
hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch
1
is
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. And misses
Nope,
inside.
ball 2.
Fraley really on his horse for it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's Corey Seager. And the first
Ball
pitch
1.
misses for ball 1. Hard hit, right side. Terang over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is downstairs. Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And downstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Mitchell snags it. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chorio makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow, that's
One ball,
89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And that's in the dirt. Just off the inside corner. And now it's filled up 3-2. And it's caught for the out. So digging in,
The
Jackson
left fielder, number
Chorio.
11,
He struck out
Jackson
swinging at his first at bat.
Chorio.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. And the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay. And now it's William Contreras. He's 0 for 1.
Up next for the Brewers. The
Pitch
catcher,
misses
William
inside. And that is ball
Contreras.
1. Next offering is fouled back. Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses. 2-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch in the dirt and a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. First pitch misses.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now it's Gavin Lux. He hit into a double play his first time up. Right side, hard hit. And a couple of quick outs. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Blows the high heat past him. Back here at American Family Field. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Singer back to work. Out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 5.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Steps on first for the out. Zach Neto up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Benson giving chase. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here in Milwaukee. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jake Fraley digs in now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one almost got him. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 strike. Nope, outside.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner holds at second, but they've got something going on here.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That's a little bit low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Friedl at second. Fraley on at first with nobody out.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now pitching for
and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Hudson.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen.
Popped up. Brings it in, and there's one down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Golden opportunity right here. Ball 1 low.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Obviously, we're in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk. And you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Bellinger lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That clips the corner. Second and third here. One away. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Snags it for the second out. Next for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball one there.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
1-1 now. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
McLean up to the plate. The third time as he looks at one down low. Tobias Myers on the pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That's to third. Ortiz whips it across. That'll end the inning after a lot. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive. It finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Terang batting with 1 down, takes a strike. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Late swing, foul to the left. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag ML. Fires over to Bellinger, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mitchell makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now, Jake Fraley, 1 for 2. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-0. Seager stands in now. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we're looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Near the bottom of the seventh.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time.
And that gets down for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yeah, the batter now, William Contreras. Off balance speed, there's one. A double play on the first batter. He faces in relief. Two down, bases empty. And here is Hoskins. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Strike two.
One ball,
Hoskins
2 strikes.
stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt. And there's a ball. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Ready to begin the 8th. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Knee high. That's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Lux getting ready to hit.
Lux.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mitchell makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the play. Zach Neto.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 58, Scott Barlow.
Here's the tag, and he's out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Baseman, number 3.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a ground ball. Espinal over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. This is Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
That misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Fraley really on his horse for it. Makes the catch, and that's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Myers back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one hit to right. Freeland makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel. Myers, 6'1" righty, 215 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jake Fraley, 1 for 3. First pitch, and it just misses. And another ball.
Went out.
That one to first, and foul ball. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
All 1's the count.
Fraley on the move towards the line. Nabs it. 1 down. Jackson Chorio will hit next.
Number 11.
Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Now batting, the designated
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out.
Yelich.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still.
Runner takes off. Fires over to Bellinger. Yelich is out. Now they get the runner and a rundown.
Now batting, the catcher.
So last chance for the Brewers. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1.
inside
ball
and
1.
1-1. And strike 2. Chorio on its second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Singer with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't